As the great Albert Einstein once said, it has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Technology we use in this day and age is supposed to make our lives better, but have we become completely dependent on it? Do we dictate the power of technology, or does it dictate us? To find different perspectives on this concept, we decided to ask the public. How long would you guys be able to survive without technology?
How long would you be able to go without any technology?
How long do you think you'd be able to survive without technology? Do you think? So not that long?
I don't know, probably a month.
Probably like 2 weeks, I'd probably get here too.
I'd say like a week tops.
What? A week?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Honestly, probably like
Dude,
5
what about
days.
lights, running water? Eventually you have to go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
like lights
That-
too?
I gotta use it every day.
A month. 3 days. I cannot survive without technology.
So how do you feel technology has impacted this year's presidential election as well as politics in general?
It spread like information
Through the media, Facebook.
Yes.
Yes, like Twitter.
Because like
And
Donald Trump on
and
Twitter
all those,
and
like emails too.
Yeah.
Bad news spreads quicker.
There's so much hate in this election due to social media taking sides with the Clintons and with the Trumps. It's absolutely horrendous what this has become to, and this is why people don't want to either vote or they do and they hate the other competitor because there's so much social media attack to each one. You really don't even know the true story behind any.
Yeah, because, well, Trump really said some weird things on Twitter.
Are you fearful at all about how technology will evolve in the future?
No, not really.
Do you feel that it's possible that like artificial intelligence can take over humanity or like cause any of that?
No, not really.
I don't think we can get to that level yet.
I feel like it's gonna take over the world.
I mean, yeah, because we take Suba, so that's basically what we learn every day. Is that technology is going to take over the world. So yes.
I actually did something about this for school, and the likelihood of that is not that high. I believe it's possible, but the chances of it's slim to none.
Yeah, to the point of flying cars and everything.
Yeah, you think flying cars could happen?
I know it's gonna happen.
You know,
50 years, the way technology is advanced, and now cars are driving themselves.
And what's your opinion on self-driving cars? Do you trust them? Do you not trust them? And like why?
I trust them.
No.
You just still pay attention to the road, but I trust them.
I recently read an article about a self-driving truck. So like it transported, I don't know if it was Tesla, but they transported like consumer goods from place to place.
Yeah.
So it might like get rid of truck drivers, which is like a lot of percent of like jobs. So I don't know if that's a good idea, self-driving cars. Plus, I don't think they're safe. I've heard of like them crashing.
I think there's absolutely no purpose to it. Because
There's not no purpose.
I think there's no purpose.
Less accidents. But then
Not
you lose independence. It's because we're used to driving our own cars.
I like driving.
Do you trust them?
No?
No.
Not at all.
What if it like breaks down in the middle of the street?
What if it eats
don't
you?
trust it?
You know, it's a wave of the future. It will happen eventually. So, you know, I don't know if I trust them totally now, but you know, it's just a matter of time.
Do you think eventually everybody will be using self-driving cars in the future?
Yeah, I think the days of the Jetsons are probably heading our way. So,
What time frame would you give for that? Like how long do you expect that to happen?
I don't think we'd see totally anything like that before the next 20 years or so. You know, I mean, we'll see things developing, but I don't think it'll be worldwide yet.
Not at all. I saw a video of it. The cars know as much as they can know, but there's certain things that they won't pick up.
I wouldn't trust it fully. I'm gonna drive. I mean, the whole purpose of get a car is to drive it, but I'm gonna drive it sometime. But I'm gonna test it out and see if it really drives itself, of course.
Yeah.
I trust them a little bit. I wouldn't get one because, well, okay, I don't trust it then. And I saw this guy, David Dobrik, like, he has a Tesla and stuff like that. I mean, it seems pretty safe because he was on the highway with no problem. So, I mean, I would get one.
All right, do you feel technology has brought people closer together or further apart?
I think both. I think it like allows people to talk about like things they want to talk about in person, but then again, like if you're
We're
hanging out
also
with,
socially awkward now. Like all those
Yeah.
people didn't want to talk to you before. Like,
True.
you know. Exactly, because they're uncomfortable with human contact.
But it also like keeps people on their phone half the time. Or when you're hanging out with your friends, you might be looking at your phone half the time.
Overall, it brought more like connection throughout the world. It's like connecting different parts.
I use a lot of social technology in my business. I actually teach people how to use it to connect with other people. So I'd say it's brought people closer. It has its downside, without a doubt. But used properly, it can create new friends that you get to know if you take the time to get off the phone.
There has been so many loss of friendships between cyberbullying and everything that's been going on. There's no way that social media has brought people together in the slightest amount.
Do you think it's created any new friendships by people that aren't able to like interact with each other in person because of the distance?
But sadly, usually those don't last as long as everyone would like because of the whole distance thing.
Yeah.
Which is why without social media, there's very points to it where it could be great and it could be horrible. But the biggest thing is that the cyberbullying has gotten so bad.
Probably further apart because now you don't have to really interact with them. You could just shoot them a text or a call rather than seeing them in person.
Well, I feel like it's bringing people together because like you can communicate, like me and him communicate, and we don't even have to go to each other's houses.
When you're talking to your friend on your phone, you're not really that it's not really that much of a friendship because you're just talking. Like when you hang out, it's like better, I guess.
So what's your opinion on long distance relationships between like people that have never met but they supposedly have this kind of like connection with each other? Do you feel that's true or?
I think it's really hard to sustain that kind of relationship.
Well, FaceTime and Skype it's not the same, but it's sort of similar to talking to each other in real life.
We've analyzed the perspectives of different people. The responses that we've got were rather unexpected because the older people we interviewed seemed to be more reliant on technology than the younger people. Technology definitely has the potential to become far more advanced than we expect it to, and it could put us in grave danger if we're not careful. The flood of technology can drown us and leave us without help because we are significantly dependent on technology now more than we ever have before in human history. We depend on technology for many of our daily needs, such as communication, jobs, etc. It is important to prepare for the future by becoming more aware of what technology can soon become.